Okay, guys, I think I should be live here. I think I should be live. And let me start off by saying good evening to my fellow flippers out there. Thanks for joining me tonight. And let me say, secondly, I do apologize for being 9 minutes late getting on air. It took me a few extra minutes to get this sucker going. I use OBS to stream these so I can do the chat and all that stuff. And sometimes I'm a little slow. And also, I did take a few minutes to make myself a little rum and coke so I can relax with you guys. So thanks again for joining me. And let me take a look in the chat real quick. I think we got a few guys here already. Black Eyed Joe was here first. Good day, mate. Aussie Joe. And Henry was here second. And it looks like we're kind of late. So I'm not expecting a big crowd tonight, but we might get a few people come in as we go along. We've got Bearded Picker in the chat there, and I just subscribed to him the other day on YouTube. And we've also got YDTS Reselling Solutions, and I think it's Neil, I think is the name. Don't hold me to that. Steven's here, and James. Hey, guys, I'm glad y'all could join me tonight for this late show. This is the show that I do every week on Monday, or try to do. I almost didn't make it tonight, where we just review all the sales from the previous week, because that's where the rubber actually meets the road. That's why we do this. That's what it's all about, is when we actually get the cha-ching and ship the stuff out and make the money. So quick programming note though. And Henry, it looks like you said that all good. So I guess you can hear me and see me okay, I'm assuming. So that's awesome. Quick programming note though, I am going to be joining Chad and Ronnie on the Pickers Church tomorrow night. So that's going to be pretty fun. Those guys are awesome. Really become good friends of mine through the internet. Haven't met them yet. Going to meet them in Chicago at the Reseller Rally later, but looking forward to joining those guys for the Pickers Church tomorrow night. And I have Ronnie's channel pulled up right here. He is Hart Pickers. I don't have the link in the description. I'll put it in there after the show's over. But yeah, Hart Pickers. Not sure what time. I think it's like around 8 o'clock Central, something like that. Just if you're not already subbed to him, which I'm sure you are, because he's got like over 10K subs, sub to him, and then make sure you have the little bell thing activated like I do here, so you get the alert when we go live. Oh, look, Noah's here too. I bet he's up late listing. Noah just turned 18. Happy late birthday. I think it was 23rd. Noah, is that right? Yesterday, I think, was your birthday. So happy birthday, dude. That's awesome. He's an adult now. He is legal. Okay, Idaho Hillbilly's here too. Hey man, peace, brother. He's got a good, cool YouTube channel too. Those guys have a cabin in the mountains. It's pretty neat. I like to look at the way they live. So that's Hart Pickers. Going to be there tomorrow night. And then this is another channel. I'm gonna try and feature a channel every week that I've started watching and really kind of like. And this is Parrothead Picker, and he's been around for a while. Actually, he's got 626 subs. Some of you may not have heard of him though, so go check him out. He's been doing this live show. You see these live shows? I think he's done like, oh look, he's done one here, one here, one here, one here. Live shows are hard. They really are, especially when you first start. His first one was a little shaky. Second got better. And I'll tell you what, guys, by the last one I watched the other day, he's a pro already. And he's got a lot of great knowledge. Really humble guy, really cool guy. I like him a lot. He's got a lot of great clothing knowledge. He covers a lot of other stuff too, but he really specializes in men's clothing. I've been learning a lot. So go check out Andy. That's Parrothead Picker. I'll have a link to his channel down below too if you're not already subbed to him. So let's jump into the sales. Christian's here, Christian Janicki, and he is a Denham Springs boy. And Noah said yes, the 23rd. Awesome, dude. 11:11 here, so not too late. Yeah, it's the same time here, Noah. I thought you were in a different time zone, but no, I guess Kansas is kind of, yeah, all right, cool. So let's get started. A lot of sales this week. I have 63, but don't worry, we're not going to get too bogged down. A lot of them we're going to fly right through because they're related. This is a Nike University of Virginia jacket that I bought at a church sale for $1. Took probably 2 months and sold it for 20. Really a nice jacket. So, I mean, I tried to get a little more for it. And my clothing pictures are not good. I just hang stuff on a door for now, or sometimes I'll flat lay on like a poster board. But I need to get a little better setup because I think I would have a lot better results. But this is a Nike Fit, Storm Fit jacket. Really cool looking jacket. The crazy card is here. Hey, man. Hey, Mike. Noah's on the edge of Central Mountain Time. I figured you had to be close because I really felt like you were in the next time zone over. This is just a Sony camera case. Picked it up for, oh boy, $1 or $2 at a garage sale. It's been a while, I think. It is kind of newish. I don't think it had the tags, but it did have this little strap, a little factory wrap strap that goes, that little cardboard thing that goes around the strap. So got good feedback. They got like a Nex 5 camera that they used it with. They were happy. Look, there's a little piece of plastic right there too. You could see. So yeah, just a nice little camera bag. And branded camera bags go good sometimes because some people want to have the same brand bag that they do camera, believe it or not. YDTS says, I hate photographing clothing. I think I could get into it if I had proper equipment. Like if I had like mannequins and a nice permanent spot where I could set up and just flick the lights on and it's ready to go. But the way I'm set up now, it's just a pain in the butt. It really is. These are just some Radio Shack parts. Got a ton of them. That came out of closeout that I bought from a guy that got from like a bag sale at a Radio Shack that was closing. So every now and then, a few of these little things sell. I'm not really that crazy about them though. Not making that much money. This is a good pickup here. Picked this up at a garage sale. I think I paid $5. Somewhere between 2 and 5. I really can't remember. I don't want to lie. Set up here with the, this is a Hofner bass from the Beatles rock band set, which is kind of rare. And then I threw in these 3 games that I bought at the same time, including Beatles rock band. This is for the 360. Doesn't require the little dongle thing. So yeah, really good sale, $42.99. I built up a really funky looking Franken box to do it, and then I think I sent it Smart Post, I believe. So you make the money here by being willing to ship these things, and a lot of people aren't. So if you are, which I am, then you'll make a little money for your trouble. Barry is here too. Hey Barry, how you doing, buddy? I'm not gonna steal Barry's thunder, but he made an awesome video game score, and I'm going to call him out. I want you to make a video about that video game score, Barry. He got, let me just say that Barry got some video game equipment that I've never seen before. I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. Very rare stuff. Let's see. I'm sorry. Vesper is here. I've never seen Vesper before. Welcome to the channel and to this show. Vancouver Island, Canada. Welcome, bud. Okay, so this is a kind of a fail. I picked this up at an estate sale. I didn't test it. Whenever I did test it when I got home, it didn't work. So it sold parts as is, and it's just a little Olympus Pearlcorder. These go for, I want to say, on the order of $40 to $50 on eBay if they're working condition. I sold this one as is for $12.99. So still a little bit of profit, but that's not what I was looking for when I bought it. Okay, this is, you probably, if you watch this channel a lot, you probably saw this this Sony under cabinet mount CD stereo thingamajig with the remote and all that stuff. On the last show, I picked it up for $3 and sold it fairly quickly. I think like within a week for $65 plus shipping on top. Shipping always on top with me. So this is a really good score here. Be on the lookout for these guys. That was an excellent profit margin for sure. Kinetic Energy, my co-host on the Cajun Picker Show, is in there. Michael Cole, how you doing, buddy? I'm glad you could come in, man. Glad you can make it. Michael, you want to do an after show for a little while? I wouldn't mind talking to you for a bit, man. If you want, just let me know in the chat. And if you want to, we'll do a little, maybe like a 30-minute after show if you're into it. So anyway, Lonnie looks mad or just war slap out. Dude, whenever you see the stuff I've been doing today in a minute, you're going to see why I look war slap out. That's why I'm having a rum and coke, and I'm doing this show so late because I've had so much shit going on around here today. It's been kind of crazy. Okay, so this is one of my filters that sold. These are slowly starting to kind of trickle out. I've got had started with 125 total. I think I'm down to around 112, 113. This is basically retail arbitrage from a liquidator called Dirt Cheap. You may or may not have one where you're at. I bought these all for $4 a piece. So by the time it's all said and done, I'll make probably just shy of $7 on this particular sale. So they're doing pretty well, but it's kind of turned into a long tail kind of situation, which isn't that great when you've got like $540 tied up in it, but it is what it is. Okay. Michael says eBay has been blowing up. It's been doing good for me too, but I think it just depends on what you're selling at the time, right? I happen to have come into some pretty good product. So this is another Dirt Cheap closeout. I got 17 of these blankets, paid $150 for them. This is the third one I've sold. And this says 4 available, 3 sold. The 3 I've sold have all been of this exact size and color. I've got a couple other different sizes and colors. So hopefully they'll start selling too. Basically now, guys, with these 3 sales at $50 a piece plus shipping, the next sale will be the start of Profit Town. So pretty excited about that because I've got a ton of profit. Probably like, oh boy, I've got 14 more of these things. And if I can do, let's say about $40 or a little less each, I'm looking at about $600 profit on this deal. So I'm pretty excited about that. And it started off well. If you're selling electric blankets in January, February, March, April, that's pretty good. And let's see. Kinetic Energy said that's cool. So we will do an after show. Positive Vibes is here. Hello. I didn't see that chat up there. Sorry, man. And Steven wants me to pass the rum and coke around. I would, dude. I worked pretty hard today. And at the end of the day, I told my wife, I said, look, I'm going to run to the store and grab a bottle of rum. So I just wanted to relax. So this is a let go pickup here, guys. And I can't stress enough, if you don't live near me, that you should be using Let Go to source. I found, I think it was about 12 or 13 bottles of this Proactiv stuff. Half of it expired, half of it not expired. And it sells either way. So I bought all, I want to say 13 bottles for $10. And you can see just one bottle and I'm already into the profit. So this one is not expired and it's only just a little 3-ounce bottle of whatever this zit stuff is. So really good profit there. Who else? Oh, Jason Kreider's here. Hey, Jason, glad you could join us, man. Here's another bottle of Proactiv. This one expires next month, $12.99 again. So just in these 2 sales, $26 off of 10. Okay, so let's talk a little Mary Kay. I did also pick up a lot of Mary Kay on Thursday. I spent $500 to acquire. I still haven't listed it all, so I'm not sure exactly how many pieces I have. I think somewhere around 300. I've listed probably, I would say, probably about 3/5 of it. Maybe, probably about 55 to 60% is what I've listed so far. I've actually sold through $560 in the past 2 days of this stuff. And I've currently got listed over 1,000, I think about 1,200 in active listings that I have. And then I still have another approximately, as a guess, because I'm not sure what the stuff is all worth that I still have left. Probably about 600 to 700 more to list that's not even up yet and active. So this is going to end up probably being around, this is ballpark guess, and I'll update later, probably about a $1,600 to $1,700 profit on this stuff. So it's a little bit of work involved because I'm selling like 10, 12, 15, 20, those kind of numbers per sale. But it's really easy and it's all shipping out. I'm just wrapping it in bubble wrap and then throwing it in a size uh, 0 padded little mailer envelope thing that I get for like, I don't know, 7, 8 cents a piece. And then it all goes out first class package. So it's working out really well. I couldn't be happier. If you do get involved with the cosmetic stuff, educate yourself on date codes, educate yourself on expiration dates. And, if you're going to get into something kind of deep, like hundreds of dollars, make sure you know exactly what you're buying first. Oh, and let's see. Mike in the chat is saying, dying to see how the bends work. I guess you're talking about the bends up in Shreveport. Dude, I heard Ronnie Hart talking about those today. And he did not enjoy his time at the bends this past weekend. Krillin saying, Lonnie, be patient. I guess he's thinking that I'm like underpricing stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm pricing competitively. I'm not, no doubt about that. I'm pricing competitively, Krillin. I don't think I'm really pricing that far below, or actually, I think I'm right at market price. So, and no, I'm not always that patient. Okay, some more Proactiv for 13. And now when we hit the Proactiv and the Mary Kay, I'm just going to try and kind of fly by because it's a lot of stuff. There's another one for 10, Mary Kay for 11, Mary Kay for 11. Okay, this is just a little radio, little wind up, little dynamo radio thing. How many people? I'm just curious. I don't usually look at this. 27? This doesn't tell me what the current, because I don't have the watch page pulled up. Looks like peak is 27. That's probably what we're at now. I was just curious what we're going to pull at 11:26 at night. But yeah, just a little radio. I picked this up at a garage sale. I put used condition, but it looked like it was new. Had the box and instructions and all that. I've always done well in the little weather radios. Not huge profit, but they always sell fast. So, and they're easy to ship. That went first class package. Okay, some more bumper stickers. 6 Dallas Cowboys, who I hate. $10 plus shipping. Mary Kay for 10. Okay, this was a really good sale here. And I think I already talked about this on the channel, maybe. This is the globe that my storage manager guy pulled out of the dumpster. Corey Goodright says, I lowballed you on that red radio. Oh, was that you? Did you send me an offer? I think did you send me the $100 offer, Corey? Was it 100? Huh. Okay. So, am I frozen now? Oh no, this happened last week. How am I now? How am I now, guys? Am I still frozen? Because this happened last week and it just, it was horrible. There's not a whole lot I can do about it at this point. I think I'm just killing my computer with all these tabs, maybe. Maybe that's it. Because it happened on the same kind of show. Maybe I need to start closing these tabs instead of just tabbing through them. Okay. Yeah, Corey, look, man, your offer was strong. And if I was really like wanted to sell the radio, I would have totally sold it to you. It's, if you've watched the channel, like I put that at don't want to sell at price. So I totally respect your offer. It was strong. And I don't remember if I put a message to that effect. I think I was trying to be respectful because it was certainly not a low ball at all. The radio is probably worth legitimately 70, $80, something like that. So anyway, thanks for the offer. I appreciate it. My wife won't let me do it. So anyway, this is the ceiling fan globe. Somebody actually had a ceiling fan, this ceiling fan that needed a globe. So they found this one. They offered me 100. I countered with 120, and they accepted and they paid immediately. So I actually am splitting this with my storage manager who pulled this out of the dumpster. He wanted me to buy it for like $60 or so, something on that order, because he thought it was valuable, because he looked up some high price somebody asked a long time ago. So we decided just to split it. So I'm going to go give him his, it's probably about $55 that I'm going to give him after all the fees are taken out. We're just splitting all of it. Kinetic Energy says blame it on the wife. It's easy. She's not here to defend herself, right? I love the radio too, though. I mean, hell, it's my channel little graphic thing, so that should tell you how much I like it. So why do I have it on eBay, right? That's the question. More Mary Kay for 14. More Mary Kay for 14. More Mary Kay for 10. I sent out about 45 packages today. Most of it being Mary Kay. Just another, I've sold these a few times. These are keyboards I had up on Amazon. I recalled them and I put them on eBay. Somebody offered me $10.80, I think, for this, and I took it. I paid $1 for it. These plug into the old PC/AT things. Kimberly Sims is here. Hello, Kimberly. And Corey said, yes, I was cool. Okay, good. I'm glad I wasn't a jerk since you watch the channel. I can be a jerk sometimes, but and Corey says red stuff is always good. It is. I've sold some like red telephones. Pink is awesome too. Like a pink radio is really good. So more Mary Kay for 11. And here is an NES controller that I meant to pull down, because I actually have an NES that I could pair it up with. I do have one controller anyway. I was going to pull it down that day, and the damn thing sold, so I shipped it out. More Mary Kay. Sorry, guys. I just threw everything that I sold up on here, but I'm going to breeze through it. Okay, some more Proactiv for 15. That Proactiv lot was really good, too. Any of this health and beauty care stuff, guys, get it. It's awesome. Like the Proactiv, Mary Kay, maybe some Avon, colognes are good, you know, all that stuff. And the good thing about it is there's always like these pyramid schemes where they get people to sell this stuff, and some of them do well, but I would say probably 90% of them end up quitting the program, like the Mary Kay stuff, and they quit selling and they're left holding a bunch of product. And we are here for them when they need to liquidate, so we can resell it, right? So we're performing a service, but it's profitable for sure. Krillin says, Lonnie, what'd you get for that red phone? I have one sitting in a death pile. I don't know if you remember, Krillin, but that red phone, after a little research, it actually was not, that red phone was not vintage. It was made in like 2005 or 6 or something like that. I think they still make them in Mississippi, of all places. And I think I got like 25 for it, something like that. It's in a sold video, but I can't even remember which one. And I think it's been more than 3 months at this point, so I don't even think I could look it up unless I went like into my email, and I'm not going to do that on stream. But I'll look it up for you later. It's somewhere around 25 though, is what I got. Okay, this was an awesome little score here. I picked this up weekend before last, I think. Canon electronic typewriter, or it might have been this past weekend. I can't remember. No, it was a weekend before last. Canon electronic typewriter. It came with some extra ribbons down here at the bottom of this picture, and it came with the manual. And then I put a piece of paper in, and I typed a few lines. And y'all know I did a video, right? Of course. So there's a video of it working and everything. I paid $10. I got 65 plus shipping. It's not like a super heavy duty thing. It's more of a portable typewriter. It only weighed like 6 or 7 pounds, but it's pretty cool. And I got top of the line money for this. Most people are getting about $40. So I think the fact that I actually tested it and maybe put the video in enabled me to get a few more dollars for it. Noah Pardee says, dealer based his whole business for a while on the same thing, but with air purifiers, buying out ex-dealers. Well, you know, Noah, I may have even picked up on that from watching Crazy Picker Life, and, you know, got it in my head. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people holding product, you know, and they don't know how to move it. The thing is, you got to sniff it out, because a lot of times, like, the okay, the Mary Kay stuff that I bought. I saw one ad that had like 3 items in it. And then I tapped on sold, and you could see what they've sold. She hadn't sold nothing. I tapped back on what she was selling, and she had like 5 lots of this stuff. And it had been a couple of days. So she was trying to sell 5 lots of like, it's 15 items total. And she hadn't sold any yet. And even if she did, it was going to be meet up for 10, meet up for 15, meet up for 20, back and forth, all the questions and all the BS that goes along with that. So whenever I asked her, the first thing I said was, how much do you have? And she said she had 4 cases of it. So as soon as I made it, I made it immediately clear I have money and I was a serious buyer. I want to buy all of it. And that had to be music to her ears, you know. So having ready cash available helps. Pick this up. Part of a big lot, don't remember, it's a G.I. Joe. It's modern. It's like, well, by modern, well, actually, 96 would be vintage now, right? So, Michael, you want the clown. You want the clown. Hang on, I'll get you the clown, buddy. Hang on one sec, guys. Michael, you want this thing right here. Are you sure? Just in case somebody hasn't seen this clown yet. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do, Michael. I'm going to try and sell my buddy the clown here. It needs a name. Uh, First, I'm going to try and get some like really good money for it. It's got this awesome crochet, hand done clothing, and it's really well done. It's like, and this is all hand painted and everything. I'm going to see if I can get like some kind of crazy ass number first, because sometimes you get it like $100 or something like that. And if I don't get like really good money, then we'll talk. So yeah, I know. Isn't it? I mean, it's freaky, but it's kind of cool. I'm gonna put it up because it's already spent enough time on this channel. So yeah, I got 15 for this GI Joe thing, and Idaho Hillbilly likes it too. So yeah, I mean, I couldn't pass it up. I just could not. And of course, again, my wife thought I was crazy, as she does with so many of my purchases. But, and I used to be bad. Like I used to buy stupid shit like that, and it would actually be bad stuff and it wouldn't sell. But now, a lot of times, whenever I buy stuff that's weird or wacky, I'm being a little more selective, and I'm right more times than not now. So it just takes a little experience to buy the really weird stuff. Mike says it's got the juju on it. Mary Clown doesn't look merry to me. It doesn't even have eyeballs. It looks like it wants to steal my soul. Okay, move on. A little Mary Kay there. A little more Mary Kay there. A little more Mary Kay there. That's a comment on a video I put up like 10 months ago. More Mary Kay, and this Mary Kay, guys, it's so money. You see what I mean? It's like $10 a pop. And this stuff right here, I only have 3 available. I listed 8 of them. 5 sold in 24 hours. Mary Kay. Okay, some Mary Kay makeup bags. And if y'all want one of these, guys, my channel is down below, or my eBay account is down below. You can order you a makeup bag, only $10.99 plus shipping. They're pretty nice. They fold out, they hang on the door, all that. So, and I'll sign it for you if you like. Oh, here's some more. Okay, here we go. Here is some True Religion. This is a cologne sampler lot. I bought this from a dealer or a salesman or whatever you want to call this person. She had cases of samples. This stuff hasn't done as well as I was hoping it would. This is actually the first box I've sold, and I had to lower the price from 45 to 38, and within an hour, cha-ching, I got it. So I paid $1 per box. I'm into the whole lot of it for $10. So now I've got 9 more cases that are going to be just free and clear. I'm already in the profit. This case has 50 of these little samples in it, and each one has this little cardboard thing, and there's a little squirt bottle with probably 2 or 3 uses in it, something like that. And Henry says Garage Flips is selling crack. No. Lonnie, do you want a nice bolo, the ICP hockey jersey? Speaking of clowns. Okay, I'll look out for it. You know what, Krillin? As bad as I am at doing clothing, I probably would not pass up an Insane Clown Posse hockey jersey. I think even I would know that, dude. Excuse me. And the Crazy Card says, need some butt blush? Lonnie got the hookup. Yeah, man. We can wear it too. I've got all kind of shades. Got beige 1, 2, 3, 4. They number it. Beiges and ivories and all kind of just weird stuff. I'm learning a lot about cosmetics. That's how you learn about these things, is whenever you actually have them on hand and you have to sell them. That's when you get the real education. And Mike, the Crazy Card, saying, I have sold pantyhose. Yeah, dude, I'll sell anything that'll make money. The only thing I can't do yet, I haven't brought myself to actually get involved with like women's high heel shoes. I just don't want. I'm a little too self-conscious. I think it's going to go away though. So this is a really badass calculator, guys. It's HP 48G. Probably mid 90s to early 2000s. Really just terrific condition. I mean, look at this. This calculator is pretty old. The screen is perfect. I plugged a little function in. That's just a sine wave I zoomed in on, and just a very nice calculator. And the build quality on these HPs is like far superior to the TIs. A TI of this age would not be very likely to work at all. Came with the case and stuff. Sold it like, I picked it up for $2. Had to clean the battery terminals. Sold it, turned around and sold it like within 24 hours of listing. So, HP, buy the TIs, but be on the lookout. The HP makes some really good calculators. The 12C is a financial calculator you want to look out for. The 48G here, 48G plus, 49G, 49G plus. There might be some other graphing models that I'm not aware of that have come out, but those are really valuable too. Okay, more Mary Kay. Okay, this is from Video Game Lot I bought the other day. And I paid $120 for everything, and listed a few of the games. I haven't even tested the systems. I've been knee deep in cosmetics, so the game does work. I did set up the NES, and I did test this game. I don't always test games. Game works, and sold it for $15 plus shipping. More Mary Kay. And guys, there's a payoff here at the end. I think it's the last item I sold, is really neat. More Mary Kay. And I'm showing all the Mary Kay because that's what I've been doing. I've been listing and packaging the crap out of this stuff. This is some more cosmetic stuff. Actually, this is hair stuff that I bought from somebody that closed a salon down. So kind of a similar situation. I have maybe, I don't know, 10, 12 pieces of this stuff that I paid $5 for the box. I've sold 3 pieces so far for like a little over $30, I think, something like that. So Noah says, we found a reissue 12C in the box recently. Yeah, in the box makes a difference. And Noah, I'll tell you what, if you do a little research on the 12Cs, if you can find a 12C, HP 12C calculator that is in the box and has a manual and all that stuff and was made in the USA, just look on the back, it'll say made in wherever. Those will fetch about $100. They also have models that were made in China, Malaysia, Singapore, but the first ones were made in the USA. They've been making that calculator, that same model, 12C, since like 1985. So over 30 years they've been doing that one. Okay, a little more Mary Kay for y'all. Dr. Mario, I've had that game a long time. Finally sold it for $6 plus shipping. Chicago Crown Hustler is here. He's trying to win another prize. No giveaway tonight, buddy. Sorry. And Michael is trying to talk his wife into joining Mary Kay and flipping it on. You can't do it. You can't do it. And Mike, if you bought it straight from Mary Kay, I don't think they would let you sell it on eBay, and you're going to be buying it at half of retail, which would not be very profitable at all. So you know, it's better to get it gray market or whatever they want to call it. Okay, some more Mary Kay. This is one of the big kits, and I still have some more of these kits that I haven't listed yet. This is probably the best one. I've got like 5 more that are worth $60 plus though, at least, that I haven't even put up. I put this one up yesterday for $109 plus shipping, and it's sold today. So that is awesome and ridiculous, I might add. I can't believe people are paying that much for this stuff. Okay, this is a London Fog trench coat that I picked up at a church sale not too long ago for $1. I thought I was going to do better on it, and I didn't. I had it priced pretty high, like around 50, $60, probably the time of the year. But somebody offered me $20 today, and I was thinking about it. I was like, 20 out of $1 plus shipping, that ain't so bad. So I took it, you know, why not? And my wife actually made fun of this buy whenever I made it. So I got to kind of push that in her face. Here's another filter that I sold. So, or is it? Yeah, no, yep, another one. This one actually I haven't shipped yet. I need to ship it tomorrow morning. So, where are we at? Am I starting over again here? Oh no, I'm not. Okay, it's just that many. The tabs don't. I have so many tabs you can't even see them all the way across the screen there. This is, I think, $1 a pair. I never buy blue jeans at thrift stores, so it's either $1 or $2. I think it's $1. I think it's another church find. I tried to get like 25 for these. And Krillin, if you're still watching, I have begun to measure my clothing. So measure with a tape, 40-inch waist, 29-inch inseam. See, so because I did actually have a pair of jeans get returned. Krillin was kind of harping on me for not measuring. So bought it for $1 or $2, got 18 plus shipping. And I basically buy any pair of Levi's that I see that are in good condition. YDTS is asking if I'm running the filters on promoted listings. If so, when did you add them? Yeah, I am. I do have them on promoted. I'm not sure when I started that promotion. I'm not even sure what percent. I think it's like 5% or something like that I have it on. So I'm not sure. I did try promoted listings on that. Okay, this is the last one. This actually sold tonight. Guys, we were looking at an actual broken, not working tube TV. Picked this up at Goodwill for, I think, $2.99, if I remember correctly. And sold it tonight for $100. Plus, they paid, now this shipping right here would be if I was shipping to myself. They actually paid $42 for shipping. I think 15 of that is handling that I charge, because I am going to go buy a couple of boxes. At least I'm probably going to buy the bigger box, and then I'll probably be able to find a box around here that'll fit the TV, and then I'll double box it and then float it in peanuts and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, somebody bought a broken TV, a broken tube TV for $100 plus shipping. Pretty awesome. I tried not, this is one of those things that I tried not to buy. And this is one of the things that my wife made fun of me for buying. She's like, what the hell is that? And I say, the really good part is it doesn't even work. And I mean, it would turn on, but the picture only went like to here. So we got like probably 30-40% of the screen is black. And it had the V hole and V size and all that knobs. I fiddled with those for a while, and this is the best I could get. So pretty interesting though. This is a 1971 model Sony 12-inch Trinitron television. So I was pretty proud of this one, guys, because this is not a bolo I'd seen anywhere or anything like that. I just kind of spotted it, picked it up. So I do get to have fun packing this thing up tomorrow. Kinetic Energy saying, gonna need a second PayPal account for all that money. It's been a good week. Been a good week, Michael, that's for sure. and he's offering to let me use his as backup. So look, guys, that is it. I thank y'all for joining me for this late show, and don't forget, watch Hart Picker's channel tomorrow for Picker's Church. Check out Parrothead Picker, his YouTube channel. You can go check that out now. And let me see. Let me pull it back up again. There, Parrothead Picker. I had to search it. I am subscribed, but that's how you spell it. Just Parrothead, one word, and then space, and then Picker. And go check Andy out. He's really cool, dude. And if you want to stick around for an after show, stay in the chat for a minute, and I'll pop a link to a Google Hangout that you can come chat in for about 30 minutes or so. So thanks for joining me, guys. Hope y'all have a great night. Bye-bye.